WEFM, the clean, fresh sound.
Rise and shine. Let's get ready to take on the day. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
Welcome back to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The time is 7:45 and this is Activated Mornings. This morning you're listening to Ari and with me is Roleza today. And right now we're just gonna get straight into the topic, which is police forced to hold gun amnesty events in Edinburgh and Otley Hall today. So the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force says it will host a gun amnesty walkabout and town hall meeting in the West Kingstown communities of Edinburgh and Otley Hall. In a press release issued Tuesday, the police force said both events will be held on Thursday, February 29th, 2024, with the walkabout from about 4 p.m. and the town hall meeting from 6:30 p.m. The venue for the town hall meeting will be the Edinburgh Hard Court, they really stated. Over the years, the two communities have seen periodic upticks in gun violence. The events are being held as part of the police force's community outreach program for 2024 and to sensitize the public about the National Firearm Amnesty. The events are being held in collaboration with the National Commission on Crime Prevention, NCCP, and other partners. The National Firearms and Gun Amnesty will come into effect on Friday, March 1st, 2024 for 92 days. It will conclude on Friday, May 31st, 2024. The Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force says it solicits the cooperation of all concerned to help remove illegal firearms from the hands of criminals and from off the streets of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. What are your thoughts?
All right, so I am all for these type of events. I think every little helps. Every little bit helps. I think also as well going directly to places that are directly to communities that are a little bit more known for particular criminal activities or violence erupting in those communities. I think going directly to those places is also good. There was, as you were reading, something came to my mind in that I am wondering if there are any youth group organizations within these communities, because as much as I can appreciate the gun amnesty walkabouts being held and the meetings, the town hall meeting, all for that in terms of being able to hear the opinions of the residents within those communities. It just came to me, I wonder if there are any youth clubs within those communities in particular, because yes, it is that we're trying to curb or to address crime at the stage that it is in now, right? More so targeting adults. But remember, we also have the upcoming generation, the young ones who are seeing what's happening. And sometimes in some instances, those who have been exposed to violence, they perpetuate or they continue that cycle of violence, and maybe in a sense to nip things in the bud or to make children aware of alternative paths that they can go down in life. The youth clubs and youth group organizations may be helpful or beneficial. So that just came to me as you were reading that, Ari.
I do think Edinburgh is a very important community to host these. Okay, we have a call. Take the call quickly.
All right, caller, good morning.
And we seem to have missed that call.
Okay.
I do think Edinburgh is an important place to have these walkabouts and conversations, but I do wonder, what is the current relationship between police officers and residents in Edinburgh? The reason why I ask is, okay, we have the call.
Hi, caller, morning.
Good morning, my brother and my sister. How is everything?
We're good. Now, what about you?
Yes. Well, thank you all very much for allowing me to get in, because a lot of people have been terrorized by all the radio stations, including Nice Radio. So thank you for allowing us to get in. So even though I'm critical of the Mr. Gonsalve on Friday, I should be allowed to speak. But I just want to say nobody has done more research on the public. So I could tell you from Edinburgh, I could tell you for every community, the 15 communities have no trust whatsoever. My community here is Western Georgia. I've done not just Annisville, and because I was supposed to do a community watch, and I could tell you, people say don't come to me with that. I remember just late last year, when a fella came to me and said, that we call it the robbery we had in Annisville here across by the rent and drive area. He said, I saw the guy outside your gate. He said, but for God's sake, he described them to me. He said, please, I give you the information, but don't call my name, get the police. And most people currently here in Annisville and Western Georgia don't call Calico anymore. It's bad. I want that to change. I will call the other way. I don't care whether they because I know that the police mean well, but I know that they're basically hijacked by a system like Venezuela. And so the community itself, and you're talking again about youth groups, there's absolutely no youth group under Mr. Gonsalves. Absolutely none. All killed. We had them under Milton Cater. We had them. I don't think you guys really understand.
That's not factual.
No, so
That's
hold on.
not
When I said
factual at all.
when I said that, I meant police youth clubs. Wait. No, hold on, Hamo. Hold on. When I was making reference to the youth clubs, I was speaking about the police youth clubs. All right?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. Well, these youth clubs, these police youth clubs are basically driven political, because the youth people have no interest in being part. So you have some people, well, I'm ULP, my mother's a ULP, so I'm part of that. But I'm talking holistically. There's really no national mode. It happened on the
Milton Cater. So you're talking about a national youth council of sorts. That's what you're talking. Well, okay, so that's not what I was speaking of.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is no independent, nothing in this country. And I want to just alert you all of what has happened. Where in any part of the world you're going to tell me what happened, that you're going to shut down schools? We're even hearing about, because you have some people coming here, spend millions of dollars that you don't have, and we sit down here and we're having talk show when we should be on the street protesting to those people coming in. Let me just say this again, me ain't here, they no party. I am only saying that it's time we understand that the communism must stop, the lying must stop, the corruption must stop.
Hold on a second. Wait, Ari, you can ask Hamo just now. Hamo, I have a question for you, because the topic that we were speaking on was the walkabout and the town hall meeting, and I get the impression that you're living close to the Calico area. Wait, no, hold on. I engage in you right now. Where are you living? You're saying you're living close to the Calico area?
I live in Annisville in here for 39 years in that area by Wenton Drive.
Okay.
And I know the young people. I speak to them concerning
the reason for asking was because I know that there was a town hall meeting recently in Calico, and because you're so vocal on the radio, I was curious as to whether or not you attended and you aired your concerns directly.
Mr. Bailey told me about just like how, let me tell you last year, when was it last year or early this year? A lady called me. She said, honey, could you attend this town hall meeting by the NAS? I said, really? I said, do you know that your boss don't tolerate me, the head of the NAS? Do you know that the commissioner of police do not talk to me? Do you know that the deputy don't talk to me? Do you know that Francis don't talk to me?
So how can you encourage people to come out and protest and feel a certain way about these things when it seems like you are letting personal feelings or personal disagreements stop you?
Personal feeling, I'm a ULP man. Let me say this,
we ain't talking politics.
I ain't talking politics. You just spoke about who not speaking to you and who don't like you.
I am saying, my brother, all of this. Okay, let me ask you something. Which country is the criminal capital of the Caribbean? Seventh in the world. Who lied every program, even on this radio program, that crime was going down, and all of a sudden now, Mr. Bailey is on radio saying, oh, well, we sorry, 52 for 100,000. Try and understand, these people are window dressers, they're communists. Please, comrade, we have to get them out.
No, back to my question. Back to my question. Okay, end this call, please. Because at some point, Mr. Hamilton need to learn that he will not come here and just be shouting down and we're not having a proper discussion. At some point, you have to learn that. Because day after day, he called into the radio station. When it is that he's engaged, he's shouting, he's screaming. We're trying to have a conversation. You're encouraging people to go out and protest. If you feel strongly about these things, there's a platform. Mm-hmm. The town hall is your platform to go ask questions, get results. You're saying that, okay, these people don't like me. So I'm asking you, what are you doing to combat this?
Yeah, I think that was the
and you
point.
gone straight to ULP and
Yeah,
communists, and that have nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Yeah, I think okay. So one is, and it's not just directed to Hamo; it's just directed to people generally, right? I know that there are lots of persons who may call in on radio stations. There are lots of keyboard warriors, on Facebook and etc. Okay, I'll finish that point after we have a call. Hi, caller. Good morning.
Good morning. Yes, I like the conversation, and this gentleman have a personal feeling. You see, when you come on the you don't call out the station more than WFM because you can't have a conversation with him. You always bring, and then you start nice, and then you want to bring in politics. You talk about community. You tell them you have a town hall meeting. Town hall meeting is for everybody. But this gentleman, I've listened for you long this while. All in America, and it's all about. You have a personal fee. You don't know how to separate community effort and to go and buy your opinion. Just only talk, and like say, everybody, you understand? You have to agree to disagree. But everybody have a personal feeling. But let us come together, as the Bible says. Let us reason, said the Lord. But he don't want to give you a hearing at all.
Yeah.
And understand? He has to say, nobody do like him. You have a personal grievance. You have the privilege to go out and be calling for demonstration. Demonstration not going to solve the problem. Because demonstrate today, tomorrow the problem still remains the same. Say, come, sit down and reason and voice your opinion. And when I hear what you have to say, you hear what you say, and then everybody comes together.
We at least have ideas and solutions. It ain't just to cuss and scream, and then that is it.
That's how Hamilton is. Hamilton is like that. You're not going to change. And they said, who don't like him from who don't like him. It is bad. And people just all around the world. Come on now, man. We want to make a better skin. Every time you try to do something, they bring politics into it. That's my contribution.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you very much.
So a point that I was going to make, and it's not necessarily just purely directed to Hamilton. It's directed to people generally. And I'm not going to get this point out. Good morning, caller.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
I think this conversation, it goes right around. As I said, not just Hamo, but I think a lot of the radio personalities also need to attend those meetings so you can have a better insight.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
So when you come on the radio, you could come with facts because you get it straight out, as old people say, straight out of the horse's mouth. So
yeah, I don't disagree.
Right, so when you go, you ask the questions and then you get your facts straight. You're the right day in front of everybody, you get your facts straight. Sometimes them press conference, I think some of the radio hosts, they need to go and listen and ask questions. You know what I mean? Instead of just come and then you're criticizing without solution. That doesn't make no sense.
Agreed. All right, thanks,
you know
caller.
what I mean? Yeah, so big up us.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that.
So let me talk real fast, right? So the point that I was making is that a lot of persons, they stay behind the phones, they stay behind their computers or their devices, and they are warriors, right? They are very vocal. And the thing of it is that when put in a position where you can actually voice your opinions directly to the source, you find them backing down, right? And I don't see how we're going to progress as a nation where if you think that the only places that you can make your comments and your criticism is as a call into a radio program or commenting on the Facebook post. But when you have the opportunity to actually let your voices be heard directly to the persons who can answer you at that point in time, you don't do so. And I think this is where we have a major problem in SVG, where a lot of persons like to stand in the background, comment and criticize. However, when they're given the opportunity, and as I said, I'm not just directing this to Hammer, directing to plenty people, right? When you're given the opportunity to voice your opinions, you shy away, right? So what is your real position? What exactly are you standing for? What exactly are you supporting? So that's just something that I'm throwing out there with regards to, as I said, people in general.
Yeah, so I just want to say quickly, I just hope that the police have a good relationship with the people of Otley Hall, Edinburgh. I know that they have a base, there's a Black Squad base out there. I know that they make regular patrols, but I wonder what is the relationship like, because we need them to have a good relationship with that area. There's a school in that area. There are a number of persons living in that area that are often scared because of the amount of gun violence. Just a lot in December, Christmas time, time of giving and cheer. They had 3 shootings in Edinburgh, 2 murders. And when you go to Edinburgh and you speak to the residents are afraid. They're just in their houses. They're hearing shots fired. People are dying. According to at least what this one person said to reporters, he was just leaving his home one night where a guy shot another guy and was trying to make it escape and saw him and shot him as well. Now, as a community, you have to be worried about that, and that is the importance of the Gun Amnesty Act. So when it is that you as the community feel the same way, and you come forward and you speak to some of these people, when the police leave, you speak to some of these people that you don't have these firearms and they turn in the firearms, you then at least could come out at night, at least could feel safe in your community. And then we need, most importantly, there's a school in that community. Not only are these young people easily influenced, they're also in danger because we do not know when or what will happen.
Yeah.
So I really do hope that there's a relationship before this, or at least I hope that these events will encourage this relationship to move forward between the police and the people of Edinburgh at the hall and all Vincentians actually.
And that's the thing, you know, once we have these type of the walkabouts, well, especially for me, the town hall meetings, because I always believe that if you have an issue and you have the chance to say what your issue is, say it, you know. So whenever you have these the town hall meetings taking place within communities, people go out. Let the police hear directly what your grievances are. Where it is that you think that the police can strengthen their efforts within your communities or even on a national level, you have the opportunity to let your voice be heard. So whenever you hear of a town hall meeting happening within your communities, please go out and attend. Don't wait and try to take it to Facebook and then start all your criticisms. All right.
Exactly. Let's squeeze in one last comment before we
All right. So I see someone here saying there is no relationship with people and police. I'm not sure if this person is commenting from Edinburgh, Ollie Hall area, but that's their comment. Okay, sorry, we read it.
All right.
Okay. All right.
So the time is now 8:02 here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and your time check was brought to you by New Haven Funeral Home.
Death is a fact of life. Even though death is a fact of life,